apologies if you're watching. I apologise for the eye mask on my face. I'm a bit confused if I've got them the wrong way around though, because I did put them on the other way this morning by accident. I was like, ha, silly me, wrong way. But now I'm like, wait, that kind of makes sense. Anyway, if they do the job, they do the job. But yeah, I've just got my, oh my gosh, I can't remember what's in it, but I've got a new mushroom coffee. I'm trying to drink less caffeine, and I thought, well, if I get a mushroom coffee, because caffeine can be good for you within me. It's one of those things that's like the right balance. But yeah, I'm just trying to drink a little bit less. I only have one a day anyway, but like I am trying to drink a little bit less when I can because I'm addicted. So I thought if I get a mushroom one, then it's beneficial all around. I think it's got ashwagandha in it and maybe lion's mane and some other stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I just want to also say, the reason I'm talking like this is because I live with 4 people, so I don't want to wake them up. It's actually in the morning. I'm an early riser, so I don't want to wake them up. So I'm really sorry if it's really uncomfortable for you, but needs must. Gotta educate the people. Anyway, I can't even remember what I don't think I've even decided what I want to speak about today. I have like a list of things I'm like, yeah. But I haven't even. Let me actually maybe decide which topic I'm going to talk about now. Do you know what? Since I've got these eye patches on for those if you're watching, I'm going to talk about how to become more feminine. So, I don't mind, again, if you're watching, don't mind my background. We've got to go. This is my, obviously you would have seen my other house. This is my permanent, sort of my most common area, but I try and avoid this background because obviously I probably should have taken that down before. Anyway, so yeah, so how to become more feminine. So obviously in this day and age there's a lot more masculinity in the world, and obviously that's not a bad thing. Like us women, we've got to hustle, we've got to grind, we've got to get our money somehow, we've got to survive somehow. We're always going to be in survival mode. That's just how our bodies are made to ensure that we're safe. But obviously, I don't know about you. Now I think this might be quite random, but my goal this year is to be more feminine, just because with me, I think it's just a good thing to focus on if you're looking for an area to improve in your life. I think a lot of people naturally, you probably are quite feminine. But for me, I used to always be quite, and it always comes with mindset as well, like, because my mindset wasn't in the right place. I used to be quite irritable. I used to be very controlling. I used to be quite bossy, like, with certain people. I mean, don't get me wrong, gotta be bossy, but yeah, I just think there's a lot of different ways where I was like, I kind of want, and also as well, I've always found that I just always thought that generally I'm quite like a masculine identity. Don't know why. Like in terms of looks and everything, but actually I've been told recently that the areas that, like, it's so weird, but it's so nice, like, meeting new people who tell you things about yourself that you're like, wow, I really thought the opposite. But yeah, someone told me the other day that they think that I, like, for example, have feminine hands, and I'm like, I hate my hands, but okay. Anyway, that's just being human, isn't it? No, it's negative self-talk. Not me preaching about it and then doing it right on here. But yeah, so maybe just discuss a few ways that you can become more feminine. So obviously let's start with maybe the outside, just because obviously if you want to become something, the best way to become that is to look it. So a lot of easy ways you can start with is making sure you've got your hair washed. Simple but easily not done. I saw this thing that was like trying to avoid dry shampooing, although I know it's so much easier to just dry shampoo a lot of the time. But yeah, like try and like what I do is once a week I have a set day that I'm like, this is the day that I'm going. Don't look at my hair right now, actually, because I did go on a run the other night and it was raining. I haven't had time to wash it since. Is that really bad? Am I just defeating the whole point here? Probably. Anyway, back to the point. I'm gonna move. No, I can't avoid it. Let me get a bit closer. So yeah. So this is a burn, guys. I burnt myself on my forehead, and then I burnt myself on my shoulder 4 days later. I'm not getting abused. I am actually just accidentally abusing myself. So yeah, like washing your hair, making sure it's always, oh yeah, sorry, what I was saying is that I have like a set day each week that it's called my maintenance day, and on that day I make sure that I've got my hair washed, my lashes are somewhat done, whether I have to do it myself or go get them done, my brows are trimmed. I used to dye them, I don't really dye them anymore, but like dye them. If you use lip tint, I don't anymore, I can't be bothered. If you whiten your teeth, if you get your nails done, if you fake tan, it's summer at the moment, so that one's up. It's quite an easy life, my maintenance day at the moment. Just things like that. Just the general feminine hygiene. That's the day that I like to do like a full body shower, wash my hair, shave, everything. So that kind of makes it a little bit easier to stick to. Obviously, I know everyone can stick to the same routine, especially if you work late shifts and everything, but it just makes sure that you are definitely getting it done. And then obviously, I mean, I used to be such a, I could go like weeks without washing my hair because I didn't have time because I'd work so much. So like I would just throw it back in a way that it just looked like it was like slick back. It's not grease, it's slick back. Yeah, so now I try and wash it at least once, and hopefully 2 times a week. I am washing it today as well, actually, I think. So nobody make a comment. But yeah, so that's one, obviously one like general like, obviously make sure every day I like to try and make sure in the morning I get up, I do my skincare, I don't know if anyone's heard of these. I got it for Christmas from my mum. It's like an LED face sculptor. I don't know where she got it from. I actually want to say she got it from Lidl. So if it does anything, I don't know, but it's so fun. I use that in the morning, and even if it doesn't do anything, it makes me feel like I'm doing something, and it makes me feel a little bit like, yep, I'm prioritising self-care. So I obviously use that. As you can see, if you can see, I've got eye patches on. Again, first of all, I need it because the bags are bagging. I look like I was gonna say old hag, is that rude? Anyway, so even just that's like a little like, put some, yeah, I'm very much one of those girls that will like just join the aesthetic. Yes, that's me. Yeah, I always, every day, no matter what, I mean, I actually haven't done it now because it's actually in my work bag, but I like to like put gel on my eyebrows because I feel like you can, my New Year's resolution actually was because it was to make more of an effort with myself, including wear makeup more. I know most people are like, you shouldn't do makeup, but I'm just like, it's one of those things, if you feel good, no, if you look good, you feel good. I should really start making more of an effort with myself, but I'm just so lazy in that aspect, and it's not going very well. I'm getting there though. But so for example, yeah, if I've just got my eyebrows like gelled, instantly you look a little bit more awake. They really do make a difference. So yeah, I always like to make sure in the morning I'm doing my hair, I'm not leaving it looking like I've just woken up. I really should have thought about this before I started talking. Anyway, so yeah, and also as well, this is like a pyjama top. I always like to make sure that I'm wearing nice pyjamas. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I can fall into wearing my boyfriend's pyjamas and then I'm like, I look like a scruff. But like I'm trying to not do that because I feel like that's when you feel like lazy and everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, lazy days are good, so like sometimes I don't really care, but like once you've got like a nice, like I mostly wear like cotton or like satin pajamas, and then you feel good. I might just turn this camera off now. So yeah, anyway, so back onto like some of the maintenance ideas. Obviously, I know a lot of people can't fund getting their nails done. Trust me, I don't think anyone can't agree either with mine. But I had this like epiphany because for ages, I mean, obviously, if you didn't know, I'm a nurse. I'm not allowed to get my nails done. Don't tell my boss. I've got away with it so far. I'm waiting for can the girls please stop getting their nails done? He did tell us last time when he had a rant about it, that we need, if we want our nails done, we're in the wrong job. I was like, honey, I know. But I'm here to save lives. Without me, what are you going to do? Hire someone else. But, not the point. So yeah, obviously, when I first started this job for a good year, I didn't get my nails done and it was painful. I kind of got used to it because in my head I was like, I've just got natural nails. But then, like, you really do notice the difference once you get your nails done. I work in, I don't know if I can tell you where I work, actually, I'm not going to say it. But where I work, you, like, the compliment you get for wearing nails. And I heard someone say, actually, take this to NMC. Would you rather get treated by someone who has really like horrible gritty nails or someone that has their nails done and clearly keep themselves together? Just saying. And I know the reason why, but technically mine are short. And also I feel like short, like, is in. And also I'm not going to show you, but my toes are matching colour. So obviously, yeah, just like short plain nails is my go-to. Obviously, whatever makes you feel good. I'm not one of those people that like, you should have short plain nails because that's more fun. I used to have nails down to here. So, and trust me, as soon as I get a week off, I'm going to try and, these are actually Bibe at the moment, but I'm going to try and just get them a little bit more like I've got acrylics on, even though they're not really the length right now, but anyway. Sorry, just coming in to say, I don't think I ever expanded on what I was saying about my nails. What I was trying to say is, obviously, I know people can't always fund getting their nails done. Completely understandable. But I try and think of it as a sort of, my money is for now, for enjoying my life now, for feeling good now. This contributes to me feeling good, and when you feel good, you attract good things. I'm basically girl mathing, blackmailing my way into an excuse to get my nails done. But so yeah, just yeah, now I try and consistently get them done, just as a form of self-care, really. But obviously mine, I mean, if you can do them yourself, do them yourself. I cannot. I've literally been told many a times that I look like a child's painting my nails. I am the child painting my nails. So yeah, I do have to get them done, but obviously just, it's little things, but these little things can add up. Again, personal preference as well. But I also thought while I'm here, I'd just say as well, the music you listen to, obviously the intake's so important anyway for things like that, but the music you listen to, if you're doing chores, whack on some jazz. Again, preference, but it just really makes you feel like, I don't know how to describe it right now, but you just feel really like, it makes doing chores a lot easier as well. Or even just stick on some really good sing-along music. Like the amount of times I have concerts as well when I'm trying to put some washing away and I'm there like, yeah, like, or for frequency, I've recently discovered a new playlist. Do you think she's called Nova Soul? Nova Soul. I'm pretty sure it's Nova Soul, S-O-L-E. She makes really good music because obviously what you listen to, who you listen to, the intake, the news, the media, the people you listen to, everything you surround yourself is so important for your mindset, what you attract into your life and everything. She does really good music that is very like positive, wording, manifestation sort of things, like making sure that you're listening to the good stuff. So yeah, that's also helpful. Take no notice of this if you're watching, but like obviously how you speak, the words you speak. Don't swear. Easier said than done for some people, I know, but again, train it. Also, guys, if you want any posters, let me know. I think I'm gonna get a link soon. I don't think I can link things yet, but yeah, I have many. My aim with the posters is obviously, like I said, it's all about training. Obviously, it's so hard to remain in a mindset, especially if you're not used to it, and especially, like I said before, if you're in fight or flight survival mode, you're taking in everything as it comes, all the challenges and everything. It is hard to remain in the correct mindset, which is why I thought, obviously I made that book with like daily reminders, which again I don't think I've ever fully discussed on here, but my aim with that is I like, obviously the first, as you may probably know, I like to ingrain into you that the first 5 minutes of your day is so important. So getting in that right mindset, then sometimes it's hard. So that has just got pages of reminders as well of like just how to like rewire that mindset. So maybe just 1 page a morning, just to be like, yeah, you're so right. But again, like you'd have to then, that's like more part of a routine, whereas these posters are more designed to just have somewhere in your house, above your sink, in your toilet, I don't know, wherever you want to put it. You can have a wall of them, I don't know, but just has that like reminder of. So I made this one of who gives up, because there's so many areas where I don't care about what people think of me, and I don't care about being myself. I don't care about what I do. I don't care about. I just really just wanted to make sure that I am living in the moment as myself, doing everything I want to do for myself. I don't want to live a life where I regret acting in fear of what other people are going to say about me. Actually, that's why I made that one, just to be like, who actually cares? Have fun. Who cares? I think as well, I was just like little things, like I was working loads. I was stressing about like being in a routine. I was stressing about blah blah blah. Like just reminders to have. This is my reminder to have fun, to do things that I want to do, to enjoy life, basically. But yeah, I've got loads and loads of different versions. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll send you the link or whatever to sort it out. But yeah, that was my idea with that. Anyway, I'll go back to what I was probably saying. Also with hands, one thing I like to do is, now this isn't, if you know me, you know I love non-toxic products, and I'm getting there. I'm really getting there, but I'm obviously just trying to use all my other stuff first. But I've had this for ages, so I just thought I needed to use it. But like a hand cream, I keep hand cream in my, when I'm at work, obviously kind of necessity when you're washing your hands all the time, your hands get dry as hell. But yeah, just a hand cream. Although I do notice that once you start using hand cream, your hands suddenly are always dry and you always need hand cream, and it's just a circle, and I think it's actually a scam. But there's just something so nice about like, yeah, I've got my hand cream on, and it adds like smelling nice. Obviously smelling nice all the time as well, guys. I think that's a given. Although I'm yet to find, I'm yet to find a non-toxic perfume. Guys, if you have any, let me know. I mean, I've not exactly actively looked, because I have quite a few at the moment that I need to get through anyway. But yeah, I do need to get onto the non-toxic perfumes. But I've got some non-toxic deodorant. I've got, obviously, again, I didn't realise a lot of people don't do this, but like I moisturise daily. Body care is just as good as skincare. I mean, I only moisturise, I'm not crazy. I am looking into getting a body oil though, because I feel like that would make you just feel so glowy. I don't know. I do have actually like I can't bother to look for it, but one of those ones, if you go on a night out, you can put like glitter on you. Not necessary, don't ignore that one. But yeah, these are just the little things that it's like, you know, when you get your nails done, you're like, oh, life is good again. So just things like that. And then even like just down to small things like this year, I was actually talking to my workmate or my friend yesterday about this because I've just recently got some new bras. Sorry, I know, shouldn't we talk about this on the internet? I actually did accidentally announce yesterday because when I go to work I have to go through a body scanner. I didn't announce in front of all of the male workmates yesterday that I had a new bra on, and that's why it kept going off now because it never used to. But yeah, I've got some new underwear because I only had one nice bra, and that's because for years, and I mean years, I've just worn sports clothes, sportswear, like sports bras. And I was like, girl, I mean, practical, not cute. Well, it is cute if you make it cute, but I just thought a nice like a lace bra. Instantly, you feel a bit more feminine. Literally from like kind of down to all the details, just trying to make sure that you feel good within yourself, because you're like, girl, you look in the mirror like, I don't know what there's something in this mushroom coffee. I think I don't know what I'm on today. Mushroom coffee, that's what I'm on. But another thing, this is quite random and obviously so niche to certain people, but I mean, I've always been quite good with this, but I've always been a dancer. In my own way, I'm a dancer, but I've done dance. Again, it's a shift worker. It's so hard keeping up with things like this because I'm trying to be a Pilates girl. Again, very nice and feminine. A yoga girl, a dance girl. When am I gonna have time for this? I'm also trying to, like, it's called my like hobby, you know, I'm trying to learn Italian. I'm also trying to get back into the piano. I'm also want to learn the saxophone. I'm obsessed with, you didn't need to know that. Anyway, so I'm trying to fit it in as hard, but I think I'm slowly like building up, finding time to get back into it. But yeah, if you're into dancing, girl, go dance. Even just dancing in your house, dancing in the shower, singing in the shower, dancing in the mirror, singing in the shower. Yeah, singing, humming's good for your nervous system. Singing as well, and dancing is moving your body in general is obviously good for exercise and your nervous system. A little jump and a shake. What is it? I don't know. So a nice little concert. I love a good shower concert. My housemates don't because then they can't use the toilet. But yeah, I love a good shower concert. And my excuse is I'm just calming my nervous system down. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what other hobbies people could do that might take them. I mean, if you haven't tried dance, try dancing. It's really nice. Although I forget that I'm actually an abnormally, I wouldn't say, well, obviously confident, but like confident person. I'd happily go to like a dance class by myself. Like I've never had an issue with that. I've always just rocked up. So obviously, I think a lot of people find it hard to go to classes by themselves. So maybe find a friend to go with you, make it fun. If you can't find a friend to go with you, I don't think I would have been able to either. Then dance in your living room. A lot of the time, because I'm like, I don't want to pay for a dance class, I just literally search something up online. Sometimes you can literally probably follow a dance class on YouTube, or just get Zumba up if you like a bit of Zumba. I used to love Zumba, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's also very niche preference, but anyway, I only went a few times by the way, but I went with my mum, my best friend and her mum, and if thinking about it now, we should have kept up with that. That would be so funny. Good days. So yeah, dance. I'm actually rambling now, sorry guys, if you wanted this to be quick. And okay, I'm gonna go on to maybe mindset now. So with your mindset, obviously I take everything back to mindset because I think it's such an important part of life, and yeah, I'm gonna ingrain it into you all. A feminine sort of personality is a calm, collected, positive, in like a high vibrational loving frequency, like you know what I mean. A feminine woman is someone that will walk down the street, head high, posture back up and back. Oh my god, I'm really not selling it, am I? I can't sit like this, it hurts my back. I shouldn't I? Oh god, my mum won't be happy, she's a chiropractor. Yeah. What was I saying? But also, completely off topic, but just having general, like just cute little like decor. Your environment says a lot. Not says a lot, but it does a lot for you. Right now my environment isn't quite hitting that spot. I am looking to move. But like obviously just, I mean, I've recently got, I'm exposing absolutely everything, but like just little like, you know, that helps as well. If your environment isn't right, your mind isn't right. Like your environment really affects your mindset as well. Like I'm struggling living in this place now, just because you obviously can't see, but this, I mean, you probably can see. This room is smaller than a prison cell. It's tiny, and it was nice and it was fun. And I wanted, this is what I wanted. I wanted to live somewhere like this post uni. I always said I wanted that. But I'm getting to that point where like my mindset isn't in it, and this is affecting my mindset. Claustrophobic there, and I want to get out. Anyway, but I can tell that it's affecting me now. Off topic, not really, but so yeah, so I'm in chin high, posture, walking slowly, talking slowly. That's something I really need to work on, is my talking slowly, because my head is going like this, and so I'm speaking like this, like it's going at 500 miles per hour. Is that a lot? I think, well, obviously it is. Anyway. And now is when I should probably start talking slower. I just get excited and then I just blurt out my words. But yeah, talking slowly with assertiveness, confidence. Obviously being confident is top of feminine, but I think they also come hand in hand. Once you're more feminine, you also probably become more confident. Just being soft, that soft feminine person. Again, these are all things that you probably have to train. You have to like slowly bring into your life. Don't get me wrong, again, being a nurse, it's hard. My job, I quite literally have to run to codes, like quite literally. So like, I mean, running doesn't count, but do you know what I mean? Like my job is so busy that I'm like running to like each person that I gotta see, like, but then I always like try and think, like, stop, slow down, lift your chin up, back, walk with confidence. It's actually almost quite like a nice like practice, like because I have to walk quite far to each destination. It's quite a nice time to practice the whole like walking with confidence, like walking and being that person, like getting in the right mindset and everything. But yeah, that wasn't mindset. Let me actually go into mindset. So with mindset, so obviously your mindset kind of affects how you are as a person and how you come across. So just little things like I was saying, not getting angry, being calm, but also just one thing that they say about being feminine is just remaining in faith. Obviously, chase your goals, chase them, but not chasing, you're attracting them. Not worrying, just remaining in faith that things are going to just work out, just letting it happen, letting life work out as it's meant to work out, rather than trying to control it. So I'm really calm because I'm such a creative person. I've always got ideas and plans to do, and I'm just like, I want to do them now. Like I get quite controlling in that sense. I used to be quite controlling in relationships as well. I'd be like, do this. Like I was more of a mother figure, but then I found the right man and now I don't have to be a mother figure. And I think also as well, being with the right person does put you in your feminine energy, because like naturally I guess their masculinity makes you more feminine. I don't know, but if they treat you right, I mean, it depends what you want, really, but I wanted that, so winning. But yeah, so just quite literally, because I thought it was me like just like thinking about what I need to do and everything, but it was just me being anxious, putting pressure on myself. That's not feminine. Like just quite literally remaining in faith, trusting that things are going to work out for you, letting things work out where they're meant to work out. Like, I don't know if this is one way to look at it. I've actually never even thought of it like this. This has just come to my head now, but just sort of, you know how they say your stars are aligned already, like your path is already made. You've just got to let it pan out. Just let it happen. And you'll notice that once you stop putting pressure on things, once you start letting things just happen how they're meant to happen, everything does just work out, and you're like, wow, why didn't I do that in the first place? But also, obviously, you're going to come across challenges. You're going to get days where you're feeling a little bit more agitated. Trust me, I know, like, that time of the month, and this is my current goal, but that time of the month, I raging, walking around like a raging. So I'm trying to work on that, but it's hard because once that week starts, you can't, I mean, you obviously control your emotions. I can't control my emotions. That's what I need to be controlling, and it doesn't happen. Oh, it does actually, but like, I mean, controlling my emotions. But yeah, so just like, for in these moments, if you need help, that's what I'm here for. Deep breaths, putting yourself back in the right mindset. If you struggle, I got a book for you. Happiness is a Habit on Amazon now. Putting yourself back in the right mindset, taking deep breaths, doing some nervous system resetting, just like simple moves like EFT. I don't know if anyone knows what EFT is. Like, so that's, why have I just forgotten what it stands for? But like something tapping. Just bring yourself back, like telling yourself you're safe, you're okay, everything's gonna be fine. So much easier said than done sometimes, I know. But also being understanding, letting yourself be in those moments where it's hard. Knowing that you can get through it. You always have got through it, so you will get through this period. Quite literally period, if you're on a period. But yeah, so just, I am gonna do another video on how to remain in faith when things become hard, and I think also another one on just general like what it means to, like, how to trust and how to be in faith in the first place, because I think that's something that's so much easier said than done. I do have a few other ways about becoming more feminine, so if you want another video on that, let me know. I feel like I've rambled enough, but just obviously the basic thing is like staying positive, noticing how you're thinking about your life, yourself, the energy that you're in, the way you're moving, the way you're acting, the hobbies that you uptake, the environment around you, your daily routine, your daily life. Just, it's everything is always just noticing, in a self-aware way, not a critical way, understanding, and then slowly training yourself. Obviously, if you're a bit like, well, why doesn't it matter so much to be feminine? It doesn't. It's personal opinion. It's just something that I wanted to work on, so I thought I'd share it with others. But I think as well, being feminine, it does. I think they say that being feminine, because you're more aligned, you like in that feminine energy, you kind of do end up attracting more, like, because you're soft, you're calm, you're loving. Things just work out better. It's like they say, if you're positive things happen. If you're loving things happen. Like, it's just, it all of this, you know. So yeah, that's just a couple ways if you're wondering how to get in that feminine energy, how to be more feminine, how to be more cute. So yeah, just I might do another video on that, just with more ideas, expanding a bit more, and obviously the other videos I said I was going to do, I will be doing those as well, so if you want to see those. But yeah, I hope that helped someone, or anyone, or you, or the person next to you who's also listening, the person sat behind you on the train that couldn't hear or is lip reading me. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.